Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome to the channel. Mollyboy TV here. Today we're reacting to Bon Jovi's Living On A Prayer. I'll be straight up, I've heard of Bon Jovi before. I feel like I may have heard this song. Don't think I've heard it all the way through. And I could be wrong, I might not have even heard the song at all, but it has a lot of views. And I've heard the name Bon Jovi a lot. But this was requested in, so I promised that I would do it. So I'm doing it. If I have heard it, then I'm not going to say it was the first time hearing. But we'll see what happens, Bon Jovi though, I asked months ago if people wanted me to react to Bon Jovi, and people were like, no, don't bother. So I was kind of like, oh, okay, maybe I won't then. But this is when the channel was heavily just only heavy metal music that I was uploading. Now we've got more into the grunge, the hair metal, the classic rock, thrash, all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to try this now, the first ever Bon Jovi reaction on the channel. If you enjoy it, please make sure to let me know. But I'm not going to waffle, we're just going to get into this, mate. Let's go!
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I don't know if I've heard any Bon Jovi songs. So again, I don't really know what genre, what subgenre of rock they are. I've just heard of the name Bon Jovi a lot of times, and I know that they're a massive band. They literally have 8.2 million subscribers. So they are a huge band. For a rock band that was out back in the day to have that many subscribers now just shows how big they actually are. But I'm looking forward to hearing this. Let's see what it is. Can't get comfortable. I really like that though, that synth. Bro, you know what's so crazy? Okay, sorry, I'm gonna rewind. You should know this by now. You know what's so crazy? You know that? Okay, the next time somebody tells me what instrument this is, I'm going to remember. But that thing that you put the tube in your mouth and you play the keyboard, whatever. That is a big thing that was around back then, was it not? Because I've just reacted to Motley Crue and it was in that song as well. And that's 80s, and I've just seen their hairstyles, and 80s has to be. But that was used a lot. Oh, this sounds like a fucking anthem, bro. God damn. Yo, his vocals are going with the goosebumps, man. Jesus. Oh. Working for a man, she brings home her bed for love. She says we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. I know this chorus. I've heard this chorus. Didn't recognise the intro, didn't recognise the vocals, but I've heard this and I fucking know it. Living On A Prayer. But you know what? Okay, we won't do first time reacts because I've heard the chorus before. The chorus is kind of the main part of the song. But I want to do a deep inspection of this song now because that introduction was incredible and I didn't recognise that at all until he started singing the chorus. Let's go. I love that gradual build up towards the song. Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, give me all a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, give me all a prayer. This is crazy. Sorry, this is crazy because it just goes to show how many songs I've listened to And I said this in the video, like, just because you know a certain 10 to 20 seconds of a song doesn't mean you've heard it. And this is pure proof. I'm not going to say this is my first time hearing, because I think everyone's going to come here for the chorus part, and I've heard the chorus part before, but the rest of the song I don't recognise at all. I feel like it's one of them that people just sing. I feel like I've heard somebody singing it or something. I don't know, but somehow I know that. Somehow I know that chorus. But the instruments in this are 10 out of 10, man. I feel like I just want to hear the intro for that fucking thing that he was using. I'm really loving the build up as well onto the chorus. His voice, oh no. Sorry. Is it just me, or some of the best guitar solos come from the glam metal era? Some, not all of them, because I've heard some fucking intense guitar solos from other genres like thrash and shit like that. Yeah, some of the best guitar solos come from this era. I don't know why people hate on this. I wish music could go back to actually having to play an instrument and actually having to go to the studio and record the instruments and everything to do with the song, having more effort put into it, because this is pure talent, brother. Now we just, and this is going to sound so ironic, me saying this being a hip-hop fan, but recently I feel like hip-hop has become so boring, with especially with the people that are coming out now as rappers, like Sexy Red. Like, no hate towards Sexy Red, yeah, but please go and search up Sexy Red. How are you telling me that's hip-hop, and how are you telling me that sells? Because it's shit, man.
We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer.
I don't know why it took me so long to realise Living on a Prayer. That is beautiful though.
We gotta hold on, ready or not. You live for the fight when that's all that you got. Oh, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living
Yo, okay. So, as we realised halfway through, as soon as that chorus kicked in, I've heard that chorus before. I'm not sure if I've heard it from the actual song. I don't know, because his vocals really, really surprised me when I first heard them. And I feel like if I would have already heard vocals like that, I wouldn't have been surprised. Don't ask me how I didn't read the title of the song, Living on a Prayer, and automatically link it with that, because I have no idea. But from what I've just heard, I can honestly say, and I cross my heart, I have never ever sat and listened to this song before. Somehow I know the chorus, don't know how, but I've never ever sat and listened to this song before. You know how I used to be, right? So basically, before this channel and exploring this sort of music, I used to be stubborn, close-minded, I admit it. And I used to think like, let me try and think of another song that I would have heard a little bit of. Okay, I can't actually think right now, but let's say, for example, I would have heard a little bit of this chorus, and I would have genuinely thought to myself, fuck that, I'm not listening to that shit. Just because, okay, you know a song I actually don't like? Sweet Caroline. I think that's what it's called. I do not like that song. Overplayed. Don't ever ask me to react to it, because I never will. And like, I've never heard the actual whole song of that, but I've heard people sing it so many times. I will never ever listen to that song because I just can't. I don't like it. Now, I feel like this is one of those where I heard people sing this and I've heard the chorus and stuff, and I would have thought to myself, no, fuck that, I ain't listening to that. And now I actually have. It's like, bro, this is why now I'm glad I've got out of that closed-minded phase of mine, because I am exploring so much shit and enjoying so much more. Do you know what? I've been a hip-hop fan for at least 22 years of my life, 23 years of my life. I've only been a rock fan for a year now, and I already feel like I've wasted 23 years of my life listening to that shit. But the good thing is I'm able to do these videos and experience it all with you guys, and because you guys grew up with this sort of stuff, the knowledge that you have, that you throw at me, it's so fucking interesting, and I love reading it. That was Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer. As soon as I heard that synthesizer coming, you know, I thought, yeah, this is actually going to be a banger. So that's why I didn't even realise that it was going to be that Living on a Prayer chorus. That's all I can say. I'm glad that I've opened my mind more, because now I'm starting to hear songs and realise songs that I maybe would have heard snippets of and thought, no, I'm not listening to that, and actually realise how good those songs are. There's probably going to be a lot more in the future. I don't think there's been many so far on the channel, because I feel like you guys have thrown songs at me that haven't necessarily always been big hits. I mean, this is massive, 1.2 billion views, so you know, I'm not surprised that I've heard parts of it before. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. I really like that one. I think I like that one a little bit more than the Motley Crue one. And I don't know why everyone told me not to do Bon Jovi, because Bon Jovi is actually sick. If you want me to react to some more Bon Jovi, please let me know. I will genuinely do it. After hearing that, I will do it. I'm interested into looking into their discography now. But yeah, I'm not going to waffle. If you enjoyed that one, please let me know. Sorry that I've already heard snippets of it before and it wasn't a complete first time hearing, but it was the next best thing. Anyway, it's been your boy Molly Boy TV, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.